and Sanatsujatiya. Dhritarashtra and Sanatsujatiya, their conversation begins. Vaishampayana uvacha. In fact, this story is narrated by Vaishampayana. If you have read Mahabharata, it is a narration within a narration. First of all, Shaunakadi rishis in Naimisharanya, they ask Suta to teach, to tell the story of Mahabharata. And then Suta narrates the story to Shaunaka, etc. That is how the story begins. And then there is another narration. Suta is narrating the story of Vaishampayana and Janamejaya. Janamejaya conducts a big sacrifice, Sarpayajna. And in that, Vaishampayana tells a story to Janamejaya during the sacrifice. Therefore, Vaishampayana uvacha. All these are told by Vaishampayana to Janamejaya. Janamejaya was Pandava's great-great-grandson. Arjuna's son was Abhimanyu. Abhimanyu's son was Parikshit. Parikshit's son was Janamejaya. And this narration is happening after Mahabharata war, after Parikshit's demise. Pandavas have left this world. Even Parikshit was no more there. Janamejaya was the king of Hastinapura. Then he heard this story about his ancestors. Therefore, Janamejaya uvacha. Tato raja dhritarashtra manishi. Then, after Vidura has invited Sanatsujatiya, Manishi Raja Dhritarashtra. Dhritarashtra was Raja, King Dhritarashtra. And Janamejaya says he was Manishi, he was a wise man. Even Dhritarashtra was wise. But the problem was he could not give his wisdom to his son. Sampujya vakyam vidureritam tat. He honored Vidura's words. Vidura requested him to ask questions to Sanatsujatiya and get Brahma Vidya from Sanatsujatiya. Therefore, Dhritarashtra honored Vidura's words, and then he took Sanatsujatiya to a secluded place, into a chamber, and requested him for the ultimate knowledge. Sanatsujyatam rahite mahatma papracha buddhim paramam bhushan. Mahatma. Janamejaya refers to Dhritarashtra, sorry, not Janamejaya. Vaishampayana refers to Dhritarashtra as a Mahatma. Mahatma and Manishi. He honors even Dhritarashtra. Rahite, in a secluded place. Sanatsujyatam papracha. He asked Sanatsujata. What did he ask? Paramam buddhim. Sanatsujata asked for the ultimate knowledge. Parama buddhi. The greatest understanding. The greatest wisdom. Which is nothing but Brahma Vidya, Adhyatma Vidya. Papracha, he asked for it. Bhubhushan, why did he ask for Brahma Jnana? Why did he ask for Parama Buddhi? Bhubhushan. He wanted to become Brahman. Bhavitum icchan. If you are seeking Brahma Jnana, why you have to seek Brahma Jnana? Why you have to seek Brahma Jnana? The purpose of seeking Brahma Jnana is to become Brahman. The Shastra says, Sayoha vaitat paramam brahma veda brahmaiva bhavati. One who understands Brahman, one who gets Brahma Jnana, becomes Brahman. He is nothing short of Brahman. We want to become something or the other. Everybody has an innate desire to become something. I want to become this. I want to become that. Right from childhood we were taught so. You have to become a doctor. You have to become an engineer. You have to become a lawyer. And so on and so on. Nobody says you have to become a Swami. We want to become something. Why we want to become something? Because we are not happy as we are. We are not satisfied as we are. That is why we want to become something. Where does our aspiration culminate? Where does your desire to become something culminate? It will not culminate unless you become the biggest. Until you become the greatest, the complete, the infinite. Because as long as we are incomplete, we want to become something better. We want to become something more. Somebody becomes an MLA of this constituency. Does his aspiration stop there? It does not stop there. He wants to become a minister. MLA wants to become a minister. Minister wants to become a chief minister. Chief minister wants to become prime minister, and so on. Our aspirations do not culminate, do not come to an end until we become the infinite. And what is the infinite? It is Brahman. Brahman is the ultimate. That is why Taittiriya Upanishad refers to Brahman as the Param. Brahmavida apnoti param. Brahmavid param apnoti. The knower of Brahman attains the Param, the ultimate. And the ultimate is nothing but Brahman. You become Brahman. And once you become Brahman, you don't have to become anything else. It is the culmination of all your aspirations. You cannot become anything more. You cannot become anything greater, because it is the greatest. Therefore, a seeker of Brahma Vidya wants to become the greatest. Therefore, even Dhritarashtra, Bubhushan means Brahma Bhavitumichan, with an intent to be Brahman by getting Brahma Vidya. He asks Sanatsujatiya. Sanatsujatiya is the Guru. Brahma Vidya has to be received from a Guru. Guru Padishta Brahma Vidya. One has to go to a Guru and receive Brahma Vidya from a Guru. And now Sanatsujatiya has come. The Guru has come. And the Shishya is supposed to ask for Brahma Vidya. Na prashtah kasyachid bruyat. Brahma Vidya should not be given to anybody without being asked. Therefore, Dhritarashtra is asking for Brahma Vidya. Next, let's go through the Bhashya also. Tataha etadvakya samanantaram vidurena sanatsujatam prati iritam uktam yadvakyam tat sampujya sammanya sanatsujatam. Sanat iti sanatanam brahma uchyate hiranyagarbhakyam tasmat sanatanat brahmanaha मानसात् ज्ञान वैराग्यादि समन्वितः सुष्ठु जातः इति सनत्सुजातः इत्युक्तो भगवान् सनत्कुमारः. Tataha, in the Mula there is a Tataha. Tataha means thereafter. After what? Etad vakya samanantaram. After the words of Vidura, after Vidura spoke to Dhritarashtra, Not only to Dhritarashtra, Vidura also told Sanatsujata, Dhritarashtra wants to learn Brahma Vidya, so you have to teach him. After that, Vidurena Sanatsujatam prati iritam uktam yadvakyam tat sampujya sammanya. Dhritarashtra honors the words of Vidura. Vidura has told Sanatsujata, you have to teach Dhritarashtra. And Dhritarashtra honors those words. And honoring those words, Dhritarashtra is asking Sanatsujata. Sanatsujatam. Now, Bhashyakara is giving a description of the word Sanatsujata. Sanatsujata is made of two words. One is Sanat. What is Sanat? Bhashyakara says, Sanat iti Sanatanam Brahma Uchyate Hiranyagarbhakyam. Sanat refers to the Brahma, Hiranyagarbha. Sanat refers to Hiranyagarbha. In fact, the literal meaning of the word Sanat is eternal. Sanat means Sanatanam, eternal. What is eternal? Only the Parabrahma is eternal. Only the Brahman is eternal. Nitya. No beginning, no end, no death, no modifications. Therefore, only Brahman is Sanat. But in this context, Bhashyakara says, Sanat refers to Hiranyagarbha. Hiranyagarbha is not eternal from the absolute sense. Because even Hiranyagarbha has birth and death. Hiranyagarbha is also a jiva. It is also born an individual, but it also has a birth and death. Even we can become Hiranyagarbha if you do certain types of karma and certain types of upasanas. In the next janma, you can become Hiranyagarbha. Therefore, the Hiranyagarbha also has a beginning and an end. Yet, compared to our lifespan, the lifespan of Hiranyagarbha is very, very long. What is the lifespan of Hiranyagarbha? It is very, very long. Millions of billions of years. Sahasrayuga paryantam aharyat brahmano viduhu ratrim yuga sahasrantam teho ratra vido janaha. Bhagavad Gita says, the Hiranyagarbha's one day is 1000 yugas and one night is 1000 yugas more. So for us, one day is 24 hours. For Brahmadeva, one day, 24 hours is 1000 plus 1000 yugas, 2000 yugas. That is one day. Then you can understand what is the lifespan of Brahmadeva. Many thousands of yugas. Therefore, compared to our lifespan, Hiranyagarbha's lifespan is almost infinite. Relatively infinite. It is like comparing our lifespan to a mosquito's lifespan. What is the lifespan of a mosquito? 20 days, 25 days it may live, up to maximum. Maybe sometimes 7 days also. At the longest, 20-25 days. It is the lifespan of a mosquito. Compared to that lifespan, human lifespan is eternal. If a mosquito asks you, how long are you going to live? How many days you are going to live? Then you tell the mosquito, my lifespan cannot be counted in days. Our lifespan is measured in terms of years. Then mosquito wonders, what is an year? What's a year? Year is many lifespans of a mosquito. A mosquito cannot even comprehend that kind of a lifespan. It says unbelievable. How can somebody live for so many number of thousands of lakhs of days? In the same manner, when the Shastra talks about the lifespan of Hiranyagarbha, we human beings cannot even believe. Because compared to our lifespan is just a minuscule compared to Hiranyagarbha's lifespan. That is why Hiranyagarbha is called Sanat. Tasmat Sanatanat Brahmanaha Manasat Jnana Vairagyari Samanvitaha Sushtu Jataha iti Sanatsujataha ityukto Bhagavan Sanat Kumaraha. This Sanatsujata, this Rishi, he was born from the Hiranyagarbha. He was directly born from Hiranyagarbha, son of Hiranyagarbha. And how he was born? Sushtu Jataha. Sushtu Jataha Sujataha. One who is born properly is called Sujataha. Everybody is born, but he is born in a special way. How born in a special way? He is born with special qualities. Sanatsujata was born with special qualities. What are the special qualities? Jnana Vairagyadi Samanvitaha. He was endowed with the Jnana, Vairagya, etc. as soon as he was born. For an ordinary human being, it is very difficult to cultivate Jnana, Vairagya, etc. Vairagya. It is not easy to get Vairagya. It is very, very difficult. Vairagya is very rare. We have a natural tendency to have raga. Raga means desires. Raga means attachment. Vairagya is very difficult. For ages, for many janmas, the human being has to struggle to get Vairagya. Aneka janma samsiddha. But Sanatsujata, he was born with Vairagya. According to the Puranas, Brahmadeva wanted to propagate, create progeny. He wanted some rishis who will get married and beget children so that the lineage will continue. The next generations will be produced. That is why he created four children in the beginning. Sanaka, Sanatana, Sanatkumara and Sanandana. These four were created. But these four, they are called four Kumaras, Kumaraha. As soon as they were born, they had Vairagya. They were not interested in anything in the world. Therefore, as soon as they were born, they became sannyasis. Then they cannot produce the next generation. They will not get married and settle and get children. Then Brahmadeva produced some other rishis, Sapta rishis, Marichi, Atri, Bhrigu, Pulaha, Pulastya, etc. Vasishtha, all these people were produced. Kratu, Marichi, Atri, Bhrigu, Pulaha, Pulastya, Kratu, Vasishtha. These were the 7 rishis. These 7 rishis did not have that much vairagya. That is why they got married and settled and begot children. And we are all the descendants of these 7 rishis. All the human beings are in fact the descendants of the 7 rishis. Some people have forgotten. Some people remember. So Sanatsujatiya, he was Sushtujata. He was born with the special qualities. Therefore he is called Sujata. He was born from Sanat, Hiranyagarbha. Therefore he is called Sanatsujata. And he has another name, Sanat Kumara. Sanat Kumara himself is called Sanatsujata. We have a Sanat Kumara here. Tam rahite rahasi prakrita janavarjite deshe Mahatma Mahabuddhif papracha prishtavan tam Sanatsujatam papracha. Yudhishthira asked, where Rahite means Rahasi, in a secluded place. Secluded place means Prakrita Jana Varjite Deshe, in a place which is devoid of Prakrita Jana. Prakrita Jana means the worldly minded people, the people who are interested only in the material happiness. The Adhyatma Vidya cannot be taught in the presence of such people. Often it happens, I go somewhere and somebody is interested in discussing Adhyatma, about the Shastra, etc. Then nearby there is another person, he is not interested in this. Then in between he will start talking politics. In such situation, Brahma Vidya cannot be discussed. Brahma Vidya has to be discussed when there are no Prakrita Janas around. Therefore, Dhritarashtra takes Sanatsujatiya to a chamber where there are no other people. Prakrita Janas are not there. Mahatma Mahabuddhih Papracha Prishtavan. Yudhishthira asked a question. Why? What kind of a question? Buddhim Paramam Uttamam Purnanandadvitiya Vishayam. Yudhishthira asked for the Parama Buddhi, the ultimate knowledge, the supreme knowledge. What is the supreme knowledge? Supreme knowledge is the knowledge of Brahman. Purnananda Advitiya Vishayam. A knowledge becomes supreme because of its subject matter. The greatness of this knowledge is because of its subject matter. What is the subject matter? The Brahman, which is Purna Ananda Advitiya. Brahman is Purna, absolutely complete. Ananda, Brahman is the Ananda, the happiness. And it is Advitiya, one without a second. Regarding this Brahman, Dhritarashtra is asking Sanatsujatiya, Bhubhushan Kimartham. Why did he ask this question? Why is he seeking Brahma Vidya? Bhubhushan. The answer is Bhubhushan. Bhubhushan means Bhavitumichan, to become Brahman, with an intention to become the Brahman himself. Meaning, Brahma Vidyaya Apahrita Papmanam, Brahma Vidyaya Apahritam Atmanam Labdhamichan. Here, the Bhashyakara gives a very beautiful description of the word Bhubhushan. Apahritam Atmanam Labdhamichan. The Atma is as though Apahrita. The Atma is as though hijacked. What is hijacked? Stolen away. What is stolen away? Atma is stolen away. Often people can steal away certain other things. But here Bhashyakara says the Atma is Apahrita. The Atma is stolen away. Who is Atma? We ourselves. Our own self is the Atma. It is stolen away. Lost. The Atma is lost. Is it possible? The Atma can never be lost. We can lose only Anatma. We can lose only the non-self. The Atma can never be lost because it is yourself. It is eternal. Nobody can cause any damage to the Atma. Nobody can take away the Atma. Yet, the Atma is as though lost. Why as though lost? because of avidya, because of ajnana, because of ignorance. We are not aware of our own Atma. We are not aware of our own true nature. Therefore, the Atma is as though lost. Therefore, apahritam atman. The Atma is apahrita, as though apahrita. And Dhritarashtra is intending to get the Atma back. Find his Atma, which is lost by avidya. And how to find it? If it is lost because of avidya, the way to get it is vidya, jnana, brahma vidyaya, through brahma vidya. If something is lost because of avidya, the way to find it is vidya, knowledge. It is like a kantha-chamikara, a necklace. Somebody is wearing a necklace, chamikara, choker, a tight necklace. And this person thinks it is lost. I have lost my chamikara, my necklace. She cries and she searches everywhere and she thinks somebody has stolen it. And then somebody tells her, you have not stolen it. It is right here. Where is it? You are wearing it. It's on your neck. Then she says, yes, I found it. Did she really lose it? She didn't lose it. It was as though lost because of ignorance. And she found it, she discovered it through knowledge. Now, Dhritarashtra is asking a question. Dhritarashtra uvacha Sanatsujataya shrunomi mrityurhi nasti tavopadesham devasura acharam brahmacharyam amrityave tatkatarannu satyam. Dhritarashtra is asking a question. He Sanatsujata, O Sanatsujata, now Dhritarashtra is referring to Sanatsujata's own teaching that he has heard from somebody else. Sanatsujata has taught some people that there is no mrityu, there is no death. Mrityur nasti. You have taught somebody, you have told somewhere, there is no mrityu. But according to some people, there is mrityu, there is death. Therefore, Dhritarashtra has a doubt. Which is correct? There is no death, there is no mrityu, or there is mrityu. Which one is true? This is Dhritarashtra's question. Yadidam shrunomi mrityurhi nastiti tavopadesham. Tava upadesham, your upadesha, your teaching is mrityuho nasti. There is no mrityu. That is what I have heard from others. Shrunomi, I hear from others. I have heard from others that Sanatsujatiya says there is no mrityu. Whereas, according to other people, there is mrityu. Devasura acharan brahmacharyam. Devasuraha, the Devatas and Asuras, they followed brahmacharya. Brahmacharyam acharan. This refers to an incident mentioned in the Upanishads. The Devatas and Asuras, both of them wanted to know the truth, know the Atma. Therefore, both Indra is the king of the Devatas, and Virochana was the king of Asuras. Both of them go to Brahmadeva, to Prajapati, Brahmadeva, Hiranyagarbha. And there, Hiranyagarbha tells, if you have to know the truth, if you have to get Atma Jnana, you have to follow Brahmacharya for 32 years. Then Indra and Virochana, both of them lived in Prajapati's house as brahmacharis for 32 years. They did seva, etc. And after 32 years they asked question regarding the Atma, regarding the Brahman. That is the story. And this is a reference to that story. Devasuraha brahmacharyam acharan. Both Devatas and Asuras, they followed brahmacharya. Why? To get rid of mrityu, to be free from mrityu. Amrityave means to become free from mrityu, they followed brahmacharya. Meaning, according to the Devatas and Asuras, there was mrityu. There is mrityu. Only if there is mrityu, one has to get rid of the mrityu. One has to make effort to get rid of the mrityu. If there is no mrityu, there is no need of getting rid of mrityu. Here mrityu refers to samsara. All of us know there is death, the regular death. All of us know it is there. Then why Dhritarashtra got this question? Death is there or not? The idea is whether samsara is real or not. If samsara is real, there is no point. If samsara is unreal, there is no point in doing sadhana to get rid of samsara. Because if samsara is not there, no need of doing any sadhana to get rid of samsara. You don't have to remove something which is not there at all. Whereas, if samsara is there, in that case, some people may think we have to do certain sadhanas and get rid of samsara. Therefore, the question is, what is correct? Whether samsara is there, samsara is real, or samsara is unreal. This is the idea behind this question. Let's go through the bhashya. He Sanatsujata, O Sanatsujata, Yat mrityurhi nasti iti shishyan prati upadishtam iti viduraha praha. Yat mrityurhi nasti iti shishyan prati upadishtam. You have taught your shishyas that there is no mrityu. There is no mrityu at all. Iti viduraha praha. Vidura has told me that Devasuraha punaha amrityave mrityoha abhavaya amritatva praptaye brahmacharyam acharan indra virochanadayaha gurau vasam kritavantaha. But Indra and Virochana, such as Devas and Asuras, in order to get rid of the mrityu, they went to the Guru and they stayed in the Gurukula as brahmacharis. We have heard this story. Shuyate chachandogye tadho bhaye devasura anubodhire इत्याद्यारभ्य तौहद्वात्रिंशतं वर्षाणि ब्रह्मचर्यमूषतुः इत्यन्तेन इन्द्रविरोचनयोः प्रजापतौ ब्रह्मचर्यचरणम् 100 हवै वर्षाणि मघवा प्रजापतौ ब्रह्मचर्यमुवास इति च. In the Upanishad, that is in Chandogya Upanishad, 8th chapter, there is a mention of Indra and Virochana staying as brahmacharis, following brahmacharya in order to get rid of the samsara. Yadi mrityurnastiti tava pakshaha katham tarhi devasuranam amrityave brahmacharya charanam. If according to you there is no mrityu, there is no samsara, in that case, why devas and asuras? They should do all such, why they should endure all such difficulties? 32 years of brahmacharya. It didn't end with 32. Finally, Indra had to live 100 varshani, 101 years of brahmacharya. Brahmacharya means doing Guru Seva, staying in Gurukula, all those things. Why he had to do so much of struggle? Why he had to make so much of effort to get rid of samsara? This is the question. Yadi mrityurnastiti tava pakshah katham tarhi devasuranam amrityave brahmacharya charanam tattayoho mrityu sadbhava asadbhava pakshayoho katarannu satyam katarat. Which one among the two? Datarachya pratyaya. Which one among the two is correct? Mrityuh asti, Mrityu is there, or Mrityu is not there. Which is true? Yat satyam tad vaktum arhasi ityabhiprayaha. Please tell me what is the satya. Please tell me what is true. This is Dhritarashtra's question, and Sanatsujatiya will answer this question from the next sloka. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.